I don't know why that is. I don't know why they can't make a comfortable seat. Hey boys and girls, Q here. How's everybody doing? Hey, today I want to talk about the mysteries and frustrations of the motorcycle saddle. And it's just a total mystery to me why these motorcycle manufacturers cannot give you a comfortable stock seat. I've had like 30 motorcycles. Maybe 2 of them had stock seats that were comfortable. Why do I have to spend $30,000 on a touring bike to get a comfortable stock seat? Those are about the only ones. So, I mean, on my Royal Enfield here, I got the quote-unquote touring seat from Royal Enfield. Not much of an upgrade. Let's look at the chrome tank because it's so pretty. Not much of an upgrade, but a little bit better than stock, but still. And you know, the other day I did 100 miles on this. And it was fine, actually. I was fine, but I've really been struggling with the seat on this Harley Davidson Pan America Special. And the problem is, when I'm in the low position, my legs are very crunched up. And when I'm in the high position, I'm on my tiptoes when I come to a stop. And that's even with the adaptive ride height. This is the Special. Now, I am about, I don't know what I am, 5'8", 30-inch inseam. So I'm a pretty average-sized male, 175 pounds. I don't know what that is in stone or centimeters. You'll have to Google that. But pretty average-sized male. Low seats too low. High seats too high, and then plus it has this weird slant. I don't know, what is it with all these forward slants on these seats that jam you into the gas tanks? I don't understand it. So I've been just, you know, I'm always trying stuff, just trying to get this right. So my latest thing, I like these sheepskin covers. These come from Alaska Leathers. And, you know, they're like $50, but they're very nice. I've got one here on my BMW R18. Definitely a comfort improvement. What I'm trying now is, oh, that's the other thing too. This tank is so long that it's a bit of a reach to the handlebars. And I do have these handlebar extenders here, but even still, it's a bit of a reach to the bars. So, and then the seat slants forward to push you into the tank. It's not a very comfortable place to be sitting on this tank. There's a trick where you can saw down or grind down the tabs on the back of this seat underneath, and that will flatten out the seat. I've already done that to the extent that I can. And now what I've done is I've taken some of this packing foam that comes with things I buy online, and I've put a couple layers of that because I end up sitting right here almost like halfway on the tank. So this is the low position. It is a little flatter than normal because I've whittled down the tabs in the back, and I've got 2 layers of foam here. So I'm basically trying to turn this area here into part of the seat because that's where I tend to end up. So let's take it for a ride. I guess the one thing I wanted to say is I had somebody comment on one of my videos. He has a Kawasaki Versus X300, which is a great little bike. I love that thing. And people love that bike. And I think one of the reasons why is when you're at a stop sign, at a stoplight, and you're sitting on that, you really feel pretty cool. It feels like a really substantial, tough kind of bike. I don't know about the blue and white color scheme, but you know, you get a gray one or a black one. It's a good feeling on that bike. But then the light turns green and you're wringing at its neck to make it go because it's got that little 300cc engine. But so anyway, this comment, the guy was saying he was looking at the CB500X from Honda, much better engine to be sure, and pretty similar otherwise to the X300. But one thing I told him, I would never buy a new bike to change the seat. Because the odds are the new saddle on the new bike is still going to be uncomfortable. I don't know why that is. I don't know why they can't make a comfortable seat. So, if you have a bike that you like, but you don't like the saddle, go to Corbin and spend $1 million, or play around with fixes like I do. Some aftermarket seats are definitely worth the money. There's the Airhawk pad. Now, when I've had Airhawks in the past, I'm constantly fiddling with the air, too much, too little. I've kind of gotten tired of those. But don't sell a good bike because of the saddle. Work on the saddle if you like the bike. So anyway, I'm going to go for a ride, and so this ends part 1. Thank you. And one other thing, I once bought a Mustang saddle for my Kawasaki Vaquero, and that was a super comfortable seat. That Mustang seat that I bought for that Kawasaki Vaquero was wonderful. So if you've got a Vaquero, check out Mustang. It was a great seat. But I mean, even this seat, this is actually by Mustang on the BMW here. It says Mustang somewhere here. There's a little tab. And still, not the greatest. Not the greatest. So you can see I'm messing around with foam, and I've got my Alaska Leathers sheepskin on there too. And I'm still not real happy with this seat. I mean, it's fine, but it's not great. So I don't get it. How hard is it to make a seat for a motorcycle? Let me just close the garage door here. Good morning, Quentin. Okay, that garage door is gonna close. You guys don't know how much I suffer for these videos. I mean, the camera adds a significant amount of weight to the helmet, and the microphone is digging into my chin. It's always something, fellas. It's always something. I don't know if you've noticed that or not. Oh, and I like to use my little Harley app for their little challenges. Let's see, navigation, Harley, ride, record, let's go. If nothing else, this thing has a compass on it. That's another thing. Why the hell can't motorcycles have a compass that works? I mean, the Royal Enfield Interceptors famously have, or not the Himalayans famously have compasses, but they don't work. Other than that, they're great. Why can't we have a compass that works on a motorcycle? I mean, they've had compasses since what, the year 1500? 1600? I don't know. Tire pressure 34, 39. It's pretty good. I usually run 36, 40, but it's a little bit on the cool side today. So let's go. So already I like, what I did is, you may have seen in the first part of this video, there were 2 layers of foam underneath the Alaska Leathers seat pad and under the sheepskin. That's one of those layers I just put on today. So this is, I'm actually testing it out, and already I like this. So I figure low is too low, high is too high. I certainly don't want to cut any foam out of the stock seat. So my thinking was, let's go low and let's add some extra padding underneath the Alaska Leather sheepskin to get the padding at the level I want, help with the forward slant a little bit, and also get that padding further forward where this bike tends to push me, like so many motorcycle seats tend to push me. And I really like this just after 2 minutes on the bike. This is